Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we make a custom pine sign. If this project looks a little bit familiar to you, it's because we already did it about a month ago, and what happened then was that we chose to use MDF. Now MDF in this case here for outdoor signage was actually a good choice because we wanted something that can paint very easily and very well. The only caveat with MDF outside is you have to make sure it's completely and totally sealed. Because otherwise what happens, which is what actually happened, the customer sealed it but it didn't have enough time to cure and they put it outside right away and it happened to rain and then the sign just dissolved on them. So just applying a coat over it is not enough. You have to apply a coat, make sure it's dry, and what I always suggest is actually putting multiple coats on it. So worst comes to worst, you forgot a spot, well you probably got it the next round and the next round. I'd say 2 to 3 coats is fine. After that your MDF is probably fine for outdoor use. Now in this case here we decided to use pine instead. The nice thing about pine is if it gets wet, it just gets wet. It doesn't dissolve like MDF. Now the oval we cut out here is done using the Shopbot you see next to me here. So what the CNC router does, it carves it out this way. I would have liked to have carved the inside of it as well. It's definitely more efficient to use one machine to do 2 processes than 2 machines to each do 1 process. But the challenge here was that you have some very fine details, and those fine details with a CNC router, you're limited by the fineness of the bit. So yeah, you can go with a really small bit, but more often than not, it's going to break or something's just not going to work well with it. So in that case there, we got the laser, we just throw it on the laser and let the laser do the work. back to the original MDF sign we made for this here. The reason why we have the depth is because they're doing a paint fill, and then they're going to paint the whole surface of it. So that's why using a hardwood soft, like none of that really mattered for that specific project. But this time around we'll be a little bit smarter, and we'll just use a softwood like this, which is totally fine for outdoor use. The customer will definitely seal the whole thing up again, and now they know that you got to put maybe 2 to 3 layers of sealant, and then do the paint fill, and then put another sealant over the whole thing, and it should last a very, very long time. So if you're looking for custom signage, any size, any shape, any material, any design, contact me at CNCKing.com. We'll make it for you and ship it right to your door.